I'll never forget that. Micheal Jackson saved me from getting on a plane to that tiny island.
So they're saying Neverland is where Micheal Jackson took children to protect them from what was being done on Epstein's island. And because he was going against their regime, they punished him and they flipped the script.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
Always pushing help, helping a better understanding the self. So check this out. In this video, y'all, we're showing how a YT dude is explaining how Micheal Jackson saved him from going to the Epstein Island. So now we figuring out through doing research and everybody's putting together that Micheal Jackson was actually saving kids from going to the Epstein Island. That's why he had all of the kids at the house. I'm gonna play this video so y'all can understand the breakdown. Shout out to the TikTok Stuart Felicia. But check this out. That whole time what Micheal Jackson was doing with the kids, he was actually saving them from going to the Epstein Island. And that's why they charged him with that and put that. You know, they got the lawyers on lock, them little heads. They got the lawyers on lock. They could put them charges on you. Or you did something to somebody and it'd be a lawsuit. That's what they did to Micheal Jackson. But check this out. I want to know what y'all think. We're going to go over Micheal Jackson, Nephew, speaking about the industry. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get it.
I'll never forget that. Micheal Jackson saved me from getting on a plane to that tiny island.
So they're saying Neverland is where Micheal Jackson took children to protect them from what was being done on Epstein's island. And because he was going against their regime, they punished him and they flipped the script and made it appear as if he was the one abusing them, when in reality they were abusing them, and he was protecting the children, he was protecting the celebrities. And you have celebrities like Macaulay Culkin who've gone on record to protect and defend Micheal Jackson.
So y'all see, when you trying to protect, how they gonna come at you. So we just gotta take notes, because I believe it makes perfect sense.
All makes sense. It has finally come together. This man has been dead for so long, but now it's coming together. Not only did he protect the children from the physical things that were being done to them, and you know what I'm saying, you just social media, gotta be careful, but he also were protecting them from the social and emotional abuses that were occurring by advising Britney Spears to get out from under her dad before the conservatorship and things of that nature. This man was a lifesaver. Nonetheless, those of you who are like me, help me fact check this, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure this is right. But this is what I've been hearing up to this point, and it all makes sense.
This is definitely something that he was doing. I know we was all like, how would Michael have these kids all at, at his house? But they got their news, so they know how to frame things any way they want. And this is what we talk about, how they make our lineage, our people, how they try to make us look in media right now. Even with FBA, they call us a PSYOP program, when really the PSYOP program is to tear down the unity and everything, how we sticking together. It's like, it's going to be the opposite of actually what it is. Just how we say on this channel with America and Egypt. We know that Egypt was named after America from what the pyramids and stuff was here. Still on this back to Africa theory. But I'm going all the way in there on that one, y'all. But check out Micheal Jackson, Nephew, and see what he had to say.
I'm gonna say it out there straight for everybody listening. My uncle didn't die. He was murdered. I feel the same thing about Prince. We're losing a lot of stars, because you have to remember, these are basically insurance policies. When he dies, whatever was owned by the company reverts back. We're not talking about $100,000. We're not talking about $1 million. And everybody in this room knows $1 million, I don't care if you're a normal person, ain't getting you shit. After taxes, you still got to live the same. You still got to stack your money. But when my uncle died, we're talking about billions of dollars. Can you imagine if Prince, when he died, sold Little Red Corvette to Chevy? Woo. Let's just
Outta
say,
here.
you think about it.
Yeah.
They say Prince died broke. How do you die broke with $1 billion catalog? If he would have sold 3 songs, he'd have had a couple $100 million sitting in his pocket to play with.
Yeah.
All he had to do is, here, take these 3. I got the catalog of the rest.
Right.
Notice that when my uncle dies, why do you hear all his music? Why is there a Motown cartoon out now? A, B, C,
Right.
easiest. Okay. Well, obviously, when my uncle was alive, he wasn't giving the rights to anybody.
So y'all see how the game work? We did a video when Angie Stone passed, and we were saying that it was something weird about that, with Angie Stone, or even how she passed. Our musicians die mysterious ways, but it's a lot of wealth that they got that we should have this industry covered with a lot of people getting rich, knowing how many albums and records we sell. That this is where the robbery came, and then with these streams, it's like now you ain't getting the money that you could have got. It's definitely a play being ran on us through the music, but it is true that it's no reason to sign a record deal. That's why I was really disappointed in La Russell, because I wanted to see a big trend of people not signing record deals, and I'm sure we could still have that, but there's no reason to. It's like a slap in the face to the ancestors. Everything they've been through, and then you come out here and not show the people how to just be independent and do your own thing. Nothing cool.
But when he dies, all of a sudden, oh my goodness.
Is the family still benefiting from all of his music and his catalog?
When you say benefiting, I mean, I guess for this last name, because of what my father and them did, that is the benefit. That's the pride of standing for this last name, because, when I grew up, people don't understand. My father and them, they were around.
Yeah.
But then also when we were around, if we wanted to see him, we had to go to a show. So it wasn't like personal. We'd have to sit around in this, oh, hi, Pops, we love you. But then you got people coming and taking pictures and this and that. And
Right.
this. So when we grew up, it wasn't even groomed. It was, we were told, you can't do this because of what's going to come back. So when you look at it, say, how can I say this, man? My uncle he was born in this business. He died in this business.
His whole entire life.
His whole entire life. So, when I sit here and I hear Wade and this other dude, let's be real. And I'm sitting at the table. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel. And I'm open to opinion. I've had horrible shit happen to me. And any of that horrible stuff, I've got rid of. I'm not going to keep. They showed Wade burning the pictures of Michael.
Yep.
And doing all this stuff. So why does the weirdo keep a ring? And let's be real. Like I said, Neverland was a toy for my uncle. You think my uncle's going to buy some little ring? This is a man who, for us as children, closed down malls.
So that's the end of that. But what we're saying is they tried to assassinate Michael Jackson's character and him physically. We know they did that. This is what the family is saying. But the moral of this story should be that nobody from our lineage should be signing record deals. Okay, and it just makes no sense, because we've seen what happened to Angie Stone. It just happened time and time again. But the biggest thing is that Michael Jackson was fighting the power and trying to expose, not really expose, but he was telling people and giving information. I seen some videos that where, he was talking about the little hats on the song. He was trying to wake us up back then, but he couldn't. But I ain't gonna say he couldn't. They knew that they was trying to really assassinate his character. So it's like, how much are you gonna want to fight people when they trying to, throw salt on your name and make you out to be a type of person that they wanted you to be? And with the media, y'all know that they control that heavy. But I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. We go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. We speak on topics that surrounded around the lineage in trending news coverage. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in, subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel. Shout out to all my supporters: Shabazz, First Class Citizen, B. Thomas, Don Jeter. We got Mama Lisa. I'm missing a lot more, but everybody who's been supporting the channel, man. I love and appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax spaces for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.